Well, this is the tutorial I said that I would create, blending two images together with transparency. So I took two images off the net, put them into a folder on the desktop, called it Blended Eyes, and you'll see why. Here's the two images right here. Number one is the Salton Sea, and number two is the beautiful eyes. I like numbering my pictures. Number one will be the background, and number two will be the foreground. I like, with this particular tutorial, I'm going to make the images identical, so they're 1292, 733 a piece. That way when they're overlaid, they'll match each other, and I think that'll look good. So we'll close this folder. We'll go down and open up Photoshop. We'll go over to File, go into Scripts, load files into Stack. Under Use, we'll select Folder because the two pictures are in a folder, and we'll browse for that folder. Highlight Blended Eyes, click OK. Click OK again. Photoshop will load those two images. Here we go. You can see the two images are over here and they're working with it. There's the background image. So how do we get my foreground image to overlay this image in transparency? Go over to Fill, hit that drop down. Now you can grab this little thing right here and move it back and forth, but I just like to pick a spot and just click on it. So I'll move my cursor, say right about here. 63%. The foreground image is coming over top of the background image in transparent view. I think that the eyes should stand a little more than what they are. So I'm going to click in here, and I like changing things from this point. I get more control that way. So I'm going to go to, let's say, 55%. That's not too bad. The eyes stand out a little more. I think it should be a little more though. Should still want to see the background, but I think the eyes should pop just a little bit more what they are. So I'm going to back that off, and I'm going to go to 49%. Ah, much better. Still really transparent. You can see the background quite clearly, and the eyes pop. I'm happy with this. So what I'll do is I'll go to File. I'll go to Save As. I'll just name it Eyes. And I'll save it as a PNG. That's one of my favorites. I like that. And I can work with PNGs better in Photoshop. So I'm going to go Save. Leave this as it is and click OK. Close Photoshop. And Photoshop will ask you if you want to save it as a file. Therefore, you can go back and work with it later down the road if you want to modify it. So click Yes. Save it on the desktop. Click Save. Click OK. Closed. There's the Photoshop save file. There's the image we just created. Let's open that up and take a look at it. Two images combined with transparency. Now, if you're not happy with that, you want it faded more, you can go back and work with it with that file. But I'm happy with this. I think it looks really good. So we'll close that. And if you want to, you go into here, open with Photoshop. And the file is here, and you can work with it and modify it accordingly to what you want to do with it. Very easy to do. You can see that it was very few steps, very easy to use. All you need is Photoshop. So I hope you enjoyed the tutorial, and we'll see you again soon.